to surround these ranged units, and he's doing a pretty good job throwing. Remember, certain units move faster on creep, so he doesn't want to get too far off the creep. He's going to get slowed down here. Looks like we're doing somehow, I can't quite explain it, has actually managed to hold up this attack for the time being. More links him out. Bugs may have overextended himself here. Fruit Dealer now chasing back down towards this expansion. Don't forget about this expansion here. This is very important, very difficult for Terran to get access to.
Yeah, really, really love this play by Fruit Dealer. That is what makes a good Zerg player good. The player who knows just how long he has to wait to make units. And even though that looked absolutely terrible for Fruit Dealer, for a moment we can see that Fruit Dealer is ahead on resources, has 70 food of units versus 57 from Boxer. Boxer doesn't really have an infantry left. He can't attack. And that key expansion at the north is up and operational.
Look at this now. He has roaches and banelings making, and well, no banelings speed quite yet, but this is a very deadly army. Anything that clumps up to try to kite the roaches, the banelings are going to deal significant splash damage to them. So right now, we are really seeing Fruit Dealer play his style, where he gets a lot of units out and then just expands everywhere, gets his upgrades going. And Boxer is going to have to do something pretty soon here, or Fruit Dealer is going to pull way ahead.
From what I can tell, it looks like Fruit Dealer is going to stay at tier 2. In other words, that means he's going to be sticking with a layered tech for the time being, trying to get as much of the map as possible, doing exactly what a good Zerg player would do. Looks like Slayer's Boxer's going to move out again, and he's going to crit. He stamps him out.
Generally, Stim is used to micro, but he's on the banelings. I'm like, no. As fast as possible. But this is a very weird play by Boxer right now, opening up with a lot of barracks and suddenly slamming down 3 factories. And as we can see, he has that armory finish, starport coming, 2 Thors coming out, and a bomb Fruit Dealer in this spot. I am expecting more infantry. I am preparing for it. Mech's going to be thrown way off.
Yeah, that's right, and the banelings are really primarily for killing Marines. They aren't going to be very useful against Thors, but look at this, he's going to attack into this. The Thor on the ledge makes Fruit Dealer turn around, just testing the limits of what Boxer has, and that's going to give him a lot of information. He knows now that there are Thors out, and he has to be careful on exactly how many banelings he makes.
Looks like he's got some more depots coming up here. For the time being, Boxer's going to have to just stay in his base and turtle. Turtling is just like it sounds. When you act like a turtle, you put your hand close to him, but put your army close to him in this case. You go back into the shell, and that's what Boxer's doing. He's trying to use larger armor. Meanwhile, the Zerg player doing exactly what a good Zerg player should be doing. He's just massing up. He's hitting all these extractors. He's going to have a lot of SP and gas. That's going to allow him to have a ton of tech units, as well as getting an additional hatchery, so you can do larva inject on the layer and the hatchery at the same time, making him just massive in size.
That's right, and at the same time, it's very Fruit Dealer of him. He is getting every single upgrade, drops, overlord speed attacks, and it looks like we are going to execute.
On the ledge.
Thor drop by Boxer. There really are not that many anti-air units right now. Boxer has to be very careful. He does not want to let that Thor get picked off. And burrowed banelings right outside the front of Boxer's base. That could be potentially devastating for a push. Very well positioned there. But Boxer's still on the ledge, just picking off this gas. The best part about this Thor drop, even if the Thor drops down red lock, you can always pull it back and repair it. But it looks like Boxer is committing to Thor dropping.
He's going to make turns up here. He's going to use the Thor to shoot down anything that can spot him here, because he's circling too. If you can't see it, you can't attack it. And that's what's going on in this case. Meanwhile, he's making Marines turrets, and if he can, he'll probably drop a siege tank over here and eventually try to take out this hatchery.
Now, luckily for Fruit Dealer, the drop upgrade is almost done. You see he's gathering his roaches and zerglings right there. He's going to load them into the overlords in just a second and clear that ledge off. So basically, perfect timing on the drop upgrade by Fruit Dealer.
Another expansion coming up here for the Zerg. He knows he might be at risk of losing his base. He certainly can't mind from it. At an optimal level, it looks like about these 3 patches are in range of the Thor. So what he's getting like a little bit less than, he has a little bit more than, I don't know. But he doesn't have that many patches. I was going to try to turn that into a flag shot. I can't do this right now. So he's going to do a baneling drop over here.
Oh, but there's a huge drop coming up to the Thor drop on the ledge. Huge number of roaches being dropped. Boxer does not have enough to defend the Thor. He's now finished. Banelings annihilate the Marines.
Unbelievable control right now. We actually just so happen to have the infestation pit coming up here for Fruit Dealer. Meanwhile, I gotta say, it'd be pretty tough. Yeah, as you can see from Slayer's box review, he knows it'd be pretty tough to actually get it on the map right now. But it looks like he's gonna go and
Probably drop this door on the baneling.
This might, if that's what he's gonna do, this will make.
Oh,
He's trying to use the door to force the baneling.
oh, wow.
But Fruit Dealer doesn't bite.
Oh, and he's having to snip and run away again. That's very bad for Boxer. Fruit Dealer being relentless in his attack. Invested in killing that one door.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that was the best exchange right there for Fruit Dealer. He did a good amount of damage, but the banelings need to be finished. And here's the second push by Fruit Dealer. Full of banelings. They're unloading the banelings, trying to pick up the Marines. The Boxer's micro's too good for them. Banelings seem to be mounting. Boxer's army that seems so small is doing so much damage.
This is absolutely unbelievable. A ton of roaches blowing out, though. Battling Thor for honor, something that roaches probably should battle. And Boxer beautifully picks up that Thor. It looks like he wants to go harass with it a bit more.
He's gonna try and drop the Thor up here, duty before. I don't know if it's actually gonna work. Now here's the problem for Slayer's box right now is he doesn't have another base he can get very easily, especially in these positions. Hold that top, we'll watch this Thor change down. He would like to expand here, but of course that's too close to the Zerg's base. He would like to expand here, but obviously Fruit Dealer can just drop the Greek with Command Center, gets close there. So Boxer basically has to win this with some kind of a push right now. He's not going to attack here or here unless it's a drop. He's going to try to push into the heart and take out all the Zerg's tech structures here.
Now, right now, Boxer is getting Banshee cloaking and the Banshee. And that is actually awesome to see a late game switch over to Banshees with cloaking.
And it looks like a bunch of roaches coming in the front. Oh, and he takes out the command center. Oh, Fruit Dealer's so sharp with that timing. Just wants to prevent Boxer really from being able to do anything except back off these two bases. And
oh my god, there's 25 banelings. That's a lot of banelings. Hold that thought though. Thor coming over here. He wants to try to relocate or force his army to relocate so we can do a push again with this army. Let's see if it works.
looks like it's picking off a couple of drones, but the burrow upgrade allows those drones to escape safely. There's a little bit of damage being done to that. Anything that Boxer can do at this point in time to help him stay alive, he will, and he's going to land up here on the high ground. You can't hit that factory from this high ground ledge, so we'll be taking out the Overlord first. But it is that giant wad of Banelings that is outside the front of Fruit Dealer's base. Oh goodness, loading up into Overlords. What plan?
I think we're going to see some classic Fruit Dealer here. Engage with the roaches, drop Banelings all over everything. It's pretty gross.
This is going to be brutal here. Now you can see Boxer, he was known for his drop to micro and StarCraft 1. You can really see that shining here in StarCraft 2. This Lord's actually doing a very good job, making this expansion almost useless. So even though the Zerg is ahead by an extra base, there's really only 2 drones landing here. And you can see he's going to do it again, trying to take out drones over
And
here.
Elliott's in the center trying to pick off some of those Banelings. Oh no!
Wow.
Losing track of control for just 1 second, losing half of those Elliott's trying to move out here.
Mutas.
And it looks like Mutas are out in the center of the base. And
Now, something interesting to add right now, Boxer has 3 Banshees with cloaking, and that is pretty scary because Fruit Dealer has no Overseers. No one ever expects someone to actually switch over to cloaked Banshees at this point in the game. So those could do an insane amount of damage when he first shows them.
Fruit Dealer is just sitting and waiting. Some of you might be wondering, why does he just kill him if he's ahead? Well, that's not the way you want to do it. Jared, you want to wait for him to move out of the map so the siege tanks that they have are out in siege mode. Okay. Oh my god, look at that.
doesn't do as much damage. And there's the scan and the cleanup, and this is everything for Boxer right now. He's doing so much damage. Most of the Banelings are loaded up into the air. The Banshees are doing damage. Thor's trying to spread out. There's the stem. He needs to pick off these Banelings, and then he needs to pick off these Overlord Boxer. Trying to like cleaning everything up. Still chasing.
I don't know if you can actually recover from that, even if it is Slayer's Boxer. As you can see, expansion being taken over here on the left. I know it's a lot of damage, just to point that out. Boxer can clean up, but can this small force do enough damage to allow him to get ahead? Where is his army? Where are actually all the Zerg units?
Most of them are loaded up into these
Okay.
just waiting patiently to hit at the right time. Target firing on all of those Thors, and there's the only thing that's really fighting anything at this point are those Banshees, but all the Mutalisks can easily take those out, and Boxer is running out of options rapidly.
And as we see in the supply right now, Fruit Dealer 150 against just 86 per Boxer. Boxer, his Naturals might out, his Main is might out. You see he wants to bring the Command Center out to expand somewhere else, but that is not a good sign because Fruit Dealer is just taking more and more bases, and his income is looking quite fine.
So far, things are looking pretty good for Fruit Dealer. He's handled this pretty well. Now, Boxer can't get this gold expansion up. Expect GG. Mules over at the gold base are quite good. The Fruit Dealer, his fruit is deadly. He comes in there, he's just going to literally, he's overrunning. He has to target fires command center to make sure. He's going to have to build another one if he even tries to do it.